Hey guys, it's Angwi. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my college experience and how college was for me, but I just want to start this video off by saying that my voice might sound a little different and I might be slurring my words because I have Invisalign and it has given me a list because this is only my second flow day wearing them. So I don't know if you guys can see them. You probably cannot because the light is too bright. But maybe at the end of this video I'll show you. But if you guys want me to like vlog about it and see how I'm doing with it, just let me know. But yeah, let's just get right into this video. I go to the University of Cincinnati here in Cincinnati, Ohio. And a lot of people, some people don't really like to say where they go to school, but I'm fine with saying where I go to school. I've said it before. And I had a fairly great college experience, so my college experience is positive. I mean, there were some ups and downs here, but I'll get into those later. So, the first thing I want to do is talk about campus. So, on campus, you really do meet a lot of people. I remember that coming into college, I was not really scared about having any friends because I know it's a big place. I'd meet at least one friend, but I know that I was like watching YouTube videos, figuring out how college was gonna be, this and that, but you meet a lot of people. Everybody is friendly, and it's like I see people that I've seen before, I've seen people that like I'll see a lot and I'll go up to them like, hey, what's your name? I see you a lot, want to be new friends, stuff like that. I've met a couple guys that way, I've met a couple girls that way. So it's just all about putting yourself out there, and you'll definitely make a bunch of friends. Like if you don't talk to anybody and you like sit alone in class and like don't like try and engage and like talk to those people around you to like try and meet people, you won't make any friends. But if you put your best foot forward and just like try and meet people, you're guaranteed to meet friends. Oh, so my campus was like, college is like a party scene because like, well, first of all, you're free. You're free. Like, you're away from your parents. You can do whatever you want, and you're free. And, like, so people do like to go out a lot. People do drink a lot. To talk about parties a little bit, like, college parties are not like high school parties because, well, it depends on what kind of high school you went to. If you went to a big high school or a small high school, but college parties, there's like a ton of people. If you go to the frats, there's a ton of people, and like the frats at my school are pretty big and like a ton of people in that, and so like it gets so crowded. College tip numero uno: do not wear nice shoes to a frat party. They will get ruined. I remember on Halloween I was Wendy. Yeah, Wendy Adams. Is that her name? The girl from the Addams Family with the two pigtails, and I wore my Forever 21 like Frankenstyle boot heel, suede heel thingies, and they got messed up because people really don't care because they're really drunk, so they'll be like stepping on you, pushing you, and all that kind of stuff, and like they will get scuffed. Like I remember the floor was literally covered in beer. I lived in a dorm, a community style dorm, so that means like you share a floor with a bunch of girls and a bathroom with a bunch of girls. Like my floor wasn't co-ed, but my dorm was co-ed, so below us were girls, and then above us were guys, and you can only use the girls' bathrooms and the guys can only use the boys' bathrooms. But there are basically no rules about like boys and girls. Like you could be on each other's floors, you can have whoever you want whenever, but if they don't live in the dorm and it's weekends, you do have to sign them in downstairs, but that's fine. Like you can sign them in at all hours of the night, it doesn't really matter. So there is a lot of freedom with that, and you know that when boys and girls in a place together, there's gonna be some sexual activity going on, so there was that. I didn't really hear anything, so that's good. You don't have to worry about hearing things, but then again, maybe I just wasn't around when it was happening. I liked living in a dorm, I guess. My roommate was really nice. I just really wouldn't want to live in another room with somebody else again, just because like I like to keep my area clean, and like I live in the same house, yeah, like an apartment with somebody else, but just not share the same room because that was not, I don't know, I just feel like I like my own space, and I like to keep my own space clean, and like I like to have my own space. And also I don't really like smells that are not produced by myself. Like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like if I like food, like because we have to eat in our dorms because like we don't have like a kitchen or a dining area, but we do have a microwave and a fridge. So like if the food is not mine that I'm smelling and I don't like it per se, just, I don't know, I just like stuff that, I just like to have my own space, basically. So sharing a bathroom is not that big of a deal. There's hardly anyone in the bathroom when I go into the bathroom, just because everybody has their different schedules and different times that they get up or do stuff. So I didn't really have to worry about that. Is college boys. What are college boys like? College boys are like high school boys, except on like another kind of level, just because they're in college and they're free now, so they're like more, they're not really more obnoxious. All the college guys that I met were actually really nice. I just say that some of them want just to have sex with you, and others really want to be your friend. Others would have sex with you, but they still are your friend, so there's that kind of in between. But they're all really nice to you. You just have to give or set your boundaries. Like, let them know up front what you're about. Like, if you're not that type of girl, or if you are that type of girl, just lay it all out on the table. Not your goodies, but lay the words. Lay what you're about. Like, boys are everywhere. There are really cute boys in school, so there's like a lot of temptation, but you just have to, if you know yourself, to still be yourself. You can still remain true to who you are in college. Another thing about college is like there's no curfew. Well, at least at my school there was no curfew, so like it was really like I was living on my own, which I really liked, because like there was no like, of course I had some dishes to wash, which were the dishes that I made a mess of, so I was like, okay, yeah, these are my dishes. I did have to like keep my stuff clean and like that. Nobody really telling you what to do ever. Like, even in class, when people go to class, like, you can just get up and leave whenever you want. There's no one telling you you have to be in class. There's no, oh, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. There's none of that. First things first, you need to go to class. Oh my goodness, I cannot stress this enough. Go to class. That's how like I did well in school. Like, I came out with a 4.0, so I had a 4.0 first semester and a 4.0 second semester, so it's overall my GPA is 4.0. But I went to class. Like, I never missed the class. Like, I never ever missed the class. Do not miss class. I cannot, like, it's really crazy because everybody, like, you'll see everybody in class during like the first week of school, but then your class size will start to dwindle and dwindle as the school year goes on. It's really crazy. Like, my microeconomics class was in a cinema that we had, the cinema room, and not because it was so big and there was not enough space in the College of Business to have that class. And it was literally about, I think it was seated like 100 to 200 people, and there would be about like maybe 70 people in our class that were supposed to be out of 200. But then on exam day, you'd see like there was like, you couldn't even find a seat because that's when everybody came to class. You need to go to class just so you can learn. Like, even if you're not a note taker, just like listening to what the professor is saying, hearing the examples can really help you. Always go to like review days. I know that first semester I did well in my applied calculus class because I went to my teacher's office hours and I talked to him about stuff I didn't understand. And another pro tip is always ask questions. If you don't know something, ask questions, write it down. If you're shy about asking questions, then you can like either email your teacher about it or look it up on Google yourself. I did a lot of looking stuff up on Google. If you guys want some tips about like how I did well in school and more in-depth stuff on how to stay on track and like organization, let me know down below. Another thing about school is that you have exams and not tests. So exams are not as frequent, like how you'd have tests like every 2 or 3 weeks. Nah, there's not that. There's none of that. I had like a couple exams per class. They're kind of like tests, but they're called exams because like they're longer, and you get like all this information per one exam. It's not like, it's like a couple different chapters and then you have an exam. It's different for every teacher and how they do that. Some are online and you can do them at home and online, and they're like, don't use your notes, but you're at home and it's online. Okay, so I touched on everything that I wanted to touch on, I believe. But if you guys have any more questions, just let me know down below. Hopefully this video was not too long. Make sure to thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I am at 1,500 subscribers and I love each and every single one of you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.